Alright, what's going on? Back another video for you guys today. Today we have the best budget cars for you guys here in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. It's the launch weekend of Madden 24, so play a lot of games, especially Monday up until now. I played a couple of cards, asked you guys some advice, a couple of friends on some of the best budget beasts. I am a credit card warrior myself. I used to use some of these cards at the beginning, but then it sort of kind of stopped. But let's go ahead and get straight into it, ladies and gentlemen. It is the launch of the game, so some of the positions you guys really shouldn't be too worried. Like, you guys shouldn't care. I'm not going to include any free cards you can get, any B&D, any fantasy pack. I'm not going to include that. If you guys happen to have some of those, just go ahead and skip around it. If you guys need more in-depth advice, you always DM me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord. It doesn't matter. So let's get started. I made a pancake. That hole was marvelous. So the offensive line. Now O-line, it really technically doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go with Charles here, mainly because it's offensive lineman. Goes roughly around 14 to 15K probably. It really shouldn't matter when it comes to your offensive lineman. As long as you have some decent linemen, I can say you don't come out with no damn silvers, you'll probably be okay. But just don't come out. You ain't really got to spend over 100K. The budget for this video is gonna be mainly around 40,000 coins, mainly. So don't trip too much about it. Like this, I think anything over 40, maybe even, I think 50 is just expensive at this junction of Madden, because core elites are going for like 500 plus right now, which is just crazy. It's wild. They never went this much in previous years. So center, I went with Connor mainly because McGovern, because of solid size, weight, stuff like that. Like I said, when we come to lineman, not gonna really go too much about that because it's in depth, because it's offensive lineman. So yeah, so this will be the budget offensive lineman, and right now it's gonna cost you about 74,000 coins to build this offensive line so far. So just looking at it, it's actually pretty solid. Obviously free packs and Twitch packs and stuff like that. Tight end, some people like to go with double tight end. Some people don't. Just really truly depends. I went with Irvin Smith for 22,000, 84 speed. Really not a bad budget item. Some of you guys, I do have Isaiah Likely, probably the majority of you guys, but 84 speed, 6'2", really great speed, especially at that price point. Really not bad at all. I mean, yeah, the route run a little crappy, but I mean, everybody else is as well. Wide receivers, I'm gonna give you guys all 5 positions. I like Brandon Cooks, ladies and gentlemen. 8,000 coins, 83 speed. So solid. I mean, you compare it to a base elite, he has some really solid route running. So yeah, he's 5'10" and all, but 83 speed. I think speed is the name of the game, the launch of the game. Brandon Cooks is not a bad options. I think another card you guys will also enjoy is Romeo Dobbs, 6'2" with 83 speed. If you guys are going to need a big body, a really solid card right there as well. Another slot receiver if you guys don't want to use Brandon Cooks. I believe the 81 overall, or you can use the 78 overall Devin Hester. So I think the card's really solid with 83 speed. You can also use for your special teams as well. Also, Mr. Brown for Marquise Brown, for the plays for Arizona Cardinals, 85 speed. So you want to use him for your special teams. You can also use Marquise Brown as well. Last receiver we also have is Christian Kirk. You guys can get it for free if you happen to do the pre-order bonus thing. But if you guys don't, I think Christian Kirk will be a solid good card. He's fried me a lot, and the card is actually really good. Running back, I got 2 options for you guys. I don't really like to put, there might be a select few of these high 84 overall headliner cards. Khalil Herbert, I think is really good, especially for that price point. But if you don't want to buy Khalil Herbert, some of you guys do have Swift. Keep in mind, some of you guys are getting your rookie premieres. If you don't, then go with Chase Brown, ladies and gentlemen. 86 speed if you want to use Mr. Brown here. Really solid 5'9". Only concern maybe might just be the carrying, but I think at this point of the game, I mean, the carrying, compared to everybody, yeah. So it's a good chance he might fumble, so I really wouldn't rely on him. But if you need a solid running back for that price and speed, pick up Chase Brown. Quarterback, I think this is probably one of the worst ones right here. It's going to be Trevor Lawrence. I think my recommendation got some solid speed, okay stats. I mean, compared to everybody else at this price point, was really ass in my personal opinion. But next is going to be Kyler Murray. Obviously, like I said, the speed and stuff like that. But When it comes to the release, majority of these guys have the same release in generic too. I think him, Gino, and I think Tua. It's just Trevor's faster. I mean, the pass has been ass anyway, so I think at their price point, maybe Trevor, we probably can go with Tua, but I'm not gonna put fullback because I mean, who really cares about a fullback? You can put some random gold or whatever. Let's go to the defense, y'all. Defense. Now I'm going to include 2 free safeties positions because you do need to, or you don't have to, but I'm gonna give you guys 2 options for free safety and strong safety. Number 1, I didn't know that he actually had a solid card. I really should have did more investigation. Jeremy Chin, 6'3" with an 83 speed and 81 zone. That is a really good budget option right there for around 30K. That is really, really, really good. And the next one I like is Javon Holland, ladies and gentlemen. Surprisingly enough, I put him here. 81 speed with 80 zone. Not bad with 6'1". I mean, some of the people at this price point is a little bit I just need speed right now. Also, Ed Reed is actually not bad as well if you guys want to use the Ed Reed. Which one is what the 81 has like 82 speed. Yeah, it's not that far off in my personal opinion if you guys want to have the height. If you want to save some coins with Javon Holland or Ed Reed. Sean safety, and I don't know how true this is. I don't know if he's around this price, but if you can get him for under 40K, go ahead and buy this Isaiah Simmons. Go ahead and buy this Isaiah Simmons. Another one that was actually pretty solid for me, in my personal opinion, is Hufanga. It's crazy to say it because I was mainly using him in the box, but if you guys need to, Hufanga is also pretty solid as well. Let's go ahead and go with the right outside linebackers. Majority of you guys have Walker. It's kind of a weak spot, I think, at this point of the game. Middle linebackers, we don't care too much, but if you guys want one, you can go with Jordan Brooks here and also Mr. Pratt. He's actually not bad. He's actually really good as well. And I think Bradley Chubb, like I said, the way the market is right now, speed, because you can't do contains. Chubb is pretty solid as well. And the price we're at right now is 491K. Just for, we're not even finished yet, 491K. But that will be your safeties, your right outside linebackers, and middle linebackers. As far as corners is concerned, I think Stingley is going to be really, really good. 85 speed. I think he was like 25K at one point. He kind of dropped. He's like 13K, 85 speed. The zone's a little the man is 78. But I think the speed, and he's 6 foot, so I think it's actually pretty good in Excel. Makes him one of the best budget options, I think, at this point of the game right now. And also Richard Sherman. I know Trey said he couldn't stand the car because he tested the car. Either it was the 84 one or it was the 81 one. But I mean, for 20K, you get an 83 speed corner with 6'3". Pretty good. And then we had Javarius Ward, which is actually like a really good budget beast as well. 83 speed with 6'1". So just looking to compare his stats depending on the man or zones, kind of depends on what you want to run. Another recommendation, I give you guys an extra 2 as well. It's going to be Denzel Ward. If I can find him. 82 speed, usually Pretty Boy is like the fastest car, but I guess he's not. But overall, can't go wrong. Can't really deny it. So, and the last one is going to be Sneed. It's actually really surprised. Car is actually really good. 6 foot with 83 speed, 80 man, 75 zone. Can't go really wrong with that, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's go to do the defensive lineman. Right in, I went with Trey Hendrickson, mainly because this is also kind of a weak spot. I mean, having decent speed, yeah, the blockchain is a little low, but having the good finesse will be really, really good. You need some speed out there to even get to these quarterbacks, because no one really has no fast release right now. Defensive tackle, probably, who was I did it? I think it's Derek Brown, mainly because these D tackles here, they're all slow for this budget, and the cheaper ones are fast, but their block shedding is terrible. Can't stop the run regardless, but this is the recommendation. Jordan Davis, around 30K, 75 speed. The power move, finesse was a little decent block shedding, but he is 6'6". He does have a big body frame, so maybe that will help. And I like Curse, Javon Curse here, the 81. I put Kevin. Oh my God. The 81 one for 20K. Not a bad card. Solid block shedding, solid fire moving, finesse move, solid, decent speed. Can't go wrong with it. As far as kicker and punter is concerned, most of you guys don't even punt the ball anyway. But oh, I thought that was his name. I'm tripping. I'm putting Dickerson. It's Dixon, Michael Dixon, and then Cool is also a pretty solid budget one. But I mean, you're gonna pay a little pretty penny for it. Now, users, this is where I say it's kind of different. Everyone can obviously, the guys I recommend it, you can use them. But the people I did put, you guys don't sleep on this card. Ryan Neal, 6'3" with 81 speed, and I put this card here because he is so damn slow. is cursed, but he is 6'4", and the height will help out. But he's solid. He's solid. So those are my best budget cards to you guys. Let me know if you guys are gonna be using this card. Let me know if you guys want to update a video. Probably like another week or probably about 2-3 weeks. I'll give you guys another updated video, maybe a month. And so y'all let me know I'm out.